Bearcat fans, welcome to another edition of This Week in Bearcat Athletics. Well, all but one team gets started this week for Northwest Missouri State, including the football team starting defense of its 2015 National Championship. The only team that will be at home, they'll be right here on the cross-country course as the Northwest Missouri State men's and women's cross-country teams open in Maryville. We'll have more on all that coming up on This Week in Bearcat Athletics.
For the fifth time in school history, the Bearcat football team will open a season as defending national champions. The Cats will do so on the road at Emporia State with a 22-game winning streak against the Hornets on the line, including 2 wins against them last season. Northwest head coach Adam Dorrell, who is 5-0 in season openers, says his team is ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I know our kids, our coaching staff, they're very excited to get out there. It's anytime you start a new season, there's so many variables, question marks. Even when you have 15 seniors coming back like we do, there's still a lot of unknowns. And so when you put in the amount of work starting in January, getting to this point, there's this anxious, excited feeling, ready to get out there. But the things I know for certain are this. I know that we have a group of kids that I really think care about each other. I feel like right now we're being very unselfish, which, again, that's always a great thing in the game of college football. I do feel from what I've seen that I think we have a chance to be good on defense. I'm excited because I feel like right now, from what I've seen in practice, that we are farther along in on offense than we were at this time last year. And I think that the main reason for that is simply our receiving corps has got a year of experience under their belt. So those are the things I know for sure. I feel like we're punting the ball better than we did last year. Now we got to go out and show that we can do that in a game, when the lights are on, and not making a lot of what I would term, critical errors as far as turnovers, things of that. So I think there's some things that we're doing well. Again, now you got to go put it forward Thursday night.
The Bearcats have 15 seniors on this year's roster, nearly double what they had during last year's title run. The Cats have not only been picked to win the MIAA again this year, but also start the season on top of the AFCA Coaches National Poll and the D2Football.com Media Poll. Kickoff for Thursday's game is set for 7 o'clock in Emporia. The only Bearcat teams that will be at home to open the season will be Scott Lorick's cross-country teams as they run the Bearcat Open, the only meet they will host this season. The men's team is loaded with experience this year and have been picked to finish third in the MIAA. The women's team is a bit younger, with Mackenzie Christensen the only senior. Maria Mostick is a sophomore from Creston, Iowa, and she says despite the youth on the women's side, they are looking forward to a strong season.
It definitely is. I know a lot of girls on our team, I think they took this summer to make their strides too, and so we're all just more together as a group during our workouts, and so I'm excited for this Friday.
The races will be run on the cross-country course just west of campus at Donaldson Westside Park. The entrance gate can be found by the cell tower in the northwest corner of the park, with races starting at 6 o'clock Friday evening. The Bearcat volleyball team will head across the state to St. Charles to open the season with 4 matches at Lindenwood. They will play 2 Friday and 2 Saturday. Coach Amy Worth's team will return some experience this year, led by seniors Miranda Foster and Jackie Becker. Foster and Becker were each named All-MIAA second team last year, along with Sarah Donatel, with first-teamer Maddie Bruder back for her sophomore campaign as well. Both the men's and women's tennis teams will be in Emporia, Kansas this weekend for the Chicken Dinner Tournament. Coach Mark Rosewell's teams are coming off seasons where they made the regional tournament, with the men making its second-ever trip to the quarterfinals. The Northwest women's golf team will open the season in an important tournament in Olathe, Kansas. The top 18 teams in the region have been invited to the Central Region Fall Preview, and Coach Andy Peterson's team picked up one of those invites. Peterson says it will be an immediate measuring stick for his experienced squad this year. That tournament will be held Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Coach Tracy Hosa's women's soccer team will be the last Bearcat team to open the season when they hit the pitch for the first time at Rockhurst University in Kansas City next Wednesday. That's This Week in Bearcat Athletics. For producer Andrew Sherry, I'm Matt Gorder.